channel, Elegant. I have another video for you, and this is just about anything basically. I'm just going to go with the flow, and I'm sure a topic's going to come to my head. Okay, so I did want to get into this hair. Now these are the crochet faux locks. Now I have done this hairstyle plenty of times, but I never have done it to where I always did it individually. But this isn't individual at all. It just, you know, I braided my hair down in like 10 braids, and then I added the faux locks into the braid, and I got that from my friend Sydney. The way she wears it, it is so cute, and it's also a simple and convenient hairstyle to do. So it's super cute, and then it's super convenient, and I'm so glad that my friend showed me that, because I had these faux locks for like 2 or 3 months, and it's like I didn't know what to do with it. But when she showed me that, she actually showed me how she had her hair braided down and how she, you know, put the faux locks in there, and I was like, that's cool, friend, I can do this. And so that night, literally that night, I braided my hair down in 10 or 11 braids, and then I came up with the style, and it's so flexible, I guess. You can do like different things with it, like this hairstyle, and then I had another hairstyle, you know, a couple of hairstyles, but yeah, so shout out to my friend Sydney for knowing how to be cute. So I did want to talk about some other things as well, just for the fun of it. But first, let me get some more of my coffee. Hold on. But yeah, so sorry guys, but I did kind of want to talk about just loving yourself. And I believe there are many levels to loving yourself. And the level that I'm talking about is chasing after your dreams and getting focused, getting organized, putting you first for your children, for your spouse. And I want to talk about things like that. So basically, I just want to talk about me. So I'm not going to get into too much detail, but as far as going, you know, chasing your dreams and writing out goals and sticking to them and just getting my life together overall. So basically, I'll just start off with YouTube. I've been wanting to do YouTube for years. I'm talking about since I had my first child, and he's 7 years old. Because I was into decorating at the time, and I know that when I was looking, you know, trying to come up with a party plan for him, I was on YouTube looking up different stuff in Pinterest. So that's when I gained an interest of that, and then I also got into like natural hair. So I was on YouTube for natural hair. So I came into a liking for that as well. So I've been wanting to do that for like, let's say about 6 years. Let's say 6 years. So that came about, and I guess it's 6 years later I decided to do it. 6 years later I decided to do it, and I'm at the point where I'm not going to turn back. And I know, you know, some may say, why would you say that on camera? You might turn back. I'm not. I'm just making a declaration. I'm not, because I believe this is where I belong. I have a liking to it, and it's just something that I believe that I can do. Now, and I want to speak for you all. If there's something that you want to do, just do it. I'm not 21 anymore, but I wish I would have done something at the age of 21. And a lot of shout outs to all the young ones. I'm talking about young people, the youth. They are doing big things, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's starting a business, whether it's going to college at 16 and all this stuff. Y'all are doing it, and I just encourage anybody to keep going after your dreams. And even if you're not going after what you really want to do something and start somewhere, because it's going to lead you to something. Like, it's going to lead you. And I just wish that we all as people can step and walk into our dreams for our loved ones. It is important to leave a legacy and inheritance for your children and your children's children. The most important thing is a legacy, is an inheritance. I'm at the point now where I want my children to have a business by the time my oldest is in high school or is going to graduate. That is my desire, mainly. So whatever I'm doing now, it is for them. I do want to go back to school. I want to be a nurse. Like, that's something that I want to do. I don't care how much money I got. I want to be a nurse, because that was like my first, being a CNA was like my first real job. So, and it was because of my mom that I got into that field. I wanted to take care of her because she was ill. She passed away. She was a great mother, and that's what made me want to get into the medical field for her. And me and my sister we were able to take care of her. We didn't get paid for it or anything, but I learned some things, and it was a blessing to be able to take care of my mom. Now, like I was saying, everything that I'm doing now is for my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren. It's not just for, oh, let me get the big house, let me get a nice car, let me da-da-da-da. It's not even about that. It's about something greater. It's about the future. And of course, I'm going to keep God first in this, because he's going to lead and guide me. So that's just something. I do want to just encourage everybody to just chase after your dreams for the right reasons, and keep God first, because he's going to keep you on that track. So that's just something that I want for myself, and I want that for my people. I want that for my people. Like that, I'm not just wanting it for myself. I want it for my people. Yes, I'm focusing more on my kids. I can't do it for somebody else's kids, but I can definitely encourage. I can definitely spread the word, and I can also be an example by doing it for my kids. But I'm not going to be able to do it for your kids, and I ain't going to do it for mine. That's not going to happen. But what I do know is that we got to build for our children. We got to make it easier for them to chase their dreams. And sometimes we may not be able to chase our dreams because we don't have the finances. And I don't believe money is everything, but what I do believe is that the way that I wasn't able to do some things because of the finances, I'm not going to allow my children to go through that. I'm not going to allow that. I'm glad that they're small now. I have a 2 and a 7-year-old. Glad that my children are small now, to where I can build and, go back to school. It may be a little bit harder because I do have to work. They do have to go to daycare and school and all of that. But, and their dad helps me out a whole lot, so I have help. But still, I don't mind working. I don't mind working hard for them. It's going to take work. Like my little brother said, we were just talking one day. He was like, let's just get through this little hard time for now, and then better days will come. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, but we have to work. We have to grind, and that is definitely a part of us chasing our dreams. That is a part of us chasing our dreams. And I believe that is another part of loving yourself. At least for me, I know that in my life, that is really where God is dealing with me at. Going after the things that I've been longing for, not for a month, not even for a year, but for years. The things that I'm doing now, I've been wanting to do it for years. It's not, well, I'm talking about YouTube, even braiding hair. Like, I have been braiding hair since I was in, middle school. And everybody was like, Rita can do hair, da da da, blah, 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 blah. got married. There was no, I think I was doing somebody hair once a year when I got married. But once things shifted in my life, that is when people start coming to me for hair. I'm talking about on a weekly basis, and it's still like that to this day. Now, I took like a 2-month break, I think 2 months ago, because I needed it though. It wasn't because, oh, nobody wanted me. It was because I really needed that, and I prayed for it, and I got it. And then somebody asked me, yeah, so I'm back doing somebody's hair on a weekly basis. And that door opened for me. You see? So I believe that's where I'm headed. That's why I'm saying loving yourself is a part of you chasing your dream. I believe there's it could be like a series to loving yourself. There's levels of and different steps of loving yourself. And I believe chasing your dreams is one of them. What truly comes with chasing your dream is really cutting things out, whether it's people, whether it's the way you eat, whether it's what time you get up, whether it's your devotion, prayer in the morning to God. Whatever it is, you're gonna have to cut some things out, and you're gonna have to insert some new things in your life. And I'm not speaking to anybody as if, oh, do this. I'm really talking to myself. I'm saying, like, I'm learning this on the way. You know what I'm saying? So some things gotta change in the person. Say, for example, I go on The Voice and I win. Or I'm the best singer and we all know that I'm gonna win. There are gonna be some changes you're gonna see changes from my start to when I actually won the competition. Now you're gonna see a difference in me. Not necessarily like, oh, she's different, but you're gonna see the maturity and the growth. And that means I probably was eating a little bit better. I probably was exercising. I probably was getting up in the morning and seeking the Lord. I probably was doing that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like chasing your dreams is a part of loving yourself, because it challenges you to change. You can't be unorganized. You can't be waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning. You can't not have well, I wouldn't say that, because some people can not have it, whatever. You can't do any of those things and be successful. And let's say, hey, you are unorganized and you get a big break. That big break is going to still challenge you to change some habits, or you can lose everything. So I do believe you got to give honor to God. Make a decision to yourself, hey, I want to go after this. And then take the necessary steps. Change what is necessary. Change some things that needs to be changed. And make a change. Y'all, I'm talking to me. I'm just sharing my information. I don't want to feel like I'm preaching at anybody, but what I am saying is I want everybody to be great. And I want to encourage everybody, or whoever is watching this. I can't encourage everybody, but I can do what I can. And but yes, I just want to see everybody successful. Right. And I'm going to sip on that. And that's on period. All right, y'all. So that is the end of the video. Have a great one.